Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading. Okay, wow. Something has had you in your head about something and it's caused you so much anguish. You've got cruelty over here. Queen of Discs, so top row is basically what's going on. Spirit saying Queen of Discs, futility, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, disappointment. Yeah, there's something that's happened in your life that truly let you down. And caused you so much mental anguish, and I get a lot of emotional pain. This was something that you may have seen coming here with the futility, with the Seven of Swords. That tells me that something's caused you mental anguish, but it's not the first time that it's happened. This is something that's been reoccurring. Even if it's like one person and it's the first time they've done it, it's like a cycle you've noticed. There's something that's repeating. Or that already got your attention in the past about some sort of area of your life. I'm going to get some more clarity on this because I was going to do it before, but I figured now I'll do it on camera. I just want to see what this is in regards to, Spirit. So for Taurus, tell me what's this Queen of Discs and all that about. This in regards to, Spirit? Okay, they're telling me to get another deck. Oh, I was kind of hoping they'd give me that using that deck, but that's alright. Obviously the message is going to be a bit better using this one. Alright. Top row, Spirit, what is that all about? There we go. Oh, yeah. Resurrection. Recklessness. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh, okay, here we go. Balance and believe. You got those three. Balance, believe. Yeah. This thing caused you so much imbalance, and it's like now you're looking back. I feel like you've dealt with this thing. I feel like you're making plans, or you're just about to take action about whatever this was that caused you this pain, this mental anguish, this absolute mess of a situation. It's caused you emotional disappointment. It's like you had a lot of investment in this, so I'm getting that this is probably something like a close relationship. The fact that it says recklessness and resurrection with tiger's eye and symbols, this may be something that you've tried to get rid of in the past, but it's come back and you've entertained it for a second time thinking maybe this time, and then sure enough it was exactly what you remember it was, or it was exactly how you thought it might be, but for some reason maybe gaslit yourself into thinking, no, I can find happiness in this situation, and then it turned to absolute crap, and you're looking back at it like, I can't believe how chaotic this thing was, how much damage this thing did. Now I'm trying to fix the damage that was done. And Spirit saying, bringing yourself back into balance and believing that doing this will actually get rid of this person or this toxic situation, whatever that is, that you're looking back on. But because you're in the Queen of Discs, this is telling me that you're very grounded. This isn't something like put it this way, your perception of this situation is accurate. And I really need to emphasize that. It's accurate. Don't gaslight yourself into thinking you didn't notice the reckless things, because you did. And don't be angry at yourself either and beat yourself up. Just pat yourself on the back and say, look, I noticed these things. Even though I didn't trust myself, I at least had the wisdom and the awareness to notice this. So now in the future, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to allow those types of people in my life. I'm not going to accept an excuse like that. I'm not going to allow people to manipulate me into coming into my life so that they can cause damage. Like, whatever it is, whatever happened, you know what happened. This is something that's, I mean, the 975, like, that's rough. That is a rough situation you're dealing with. But Spirit's saying that you have absolutely, and this is the Spirit message down here. They're saying Prince of Discs, Ace of Discs, and Prudence. This is telling me that you're moving forward and you are taking absolute authority over this situation. You're doing something. There's something that you're actively doing that's going to help mitigate this situation. I would advise that you keep doing it, because whatever this is, you saw it. You're in the Queen of Discs. You saw what you saw. You know what you know. You experienced it. And I get, for a lot of you, this has already happened, or it's happening right now. I don't feel like this is in the future for a lot of you. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. But Prince of Discs, Ace of Discs, 8, Prudence. Yeah, so that's telling me that this new thing that you're instigating, that you're actively doing to get out of this, away from this, to heal this damage, to better your life, to balance yourself, this thing is going to be very fruitful. Very, very fruitful. It's something that you're going to have to work hard for, and I get that you've already kind of had to work for it. So I get whatever this action is, this will pay off. Usually this card means like you're putting in hard work, or you need to put in hard work, but this is telling me you're already doing it. Whatever you're doing to get balanced, or to get rid of this reckless, toxic person or this situation, it will pay off as long as you stay balanced and believe in your own power, believe in your own wisdom, believe in your own awareness, like you should have done over here, but you didn't, and that's okay. That was Spirit's way of allowing you to see just how strong you are and how wise you are. So make sure that you're not gaslighting yourself. Make sure that you're noticing the red flags and not just brushing them under the carpet for the sake of wanting happiness or wanting success or something. Walk away from what and who, Spirit just corrected me, what and who is toxic. Alright, now I can use this deck, Spirit saying. Alright, any other messages, Spirit, that you have about this reading for Taurus? Yep. Sorry, you'll see in a second. Anything else? Really? All of that? Alright. Oh, okay, yep, cool. That makes sense. Alright. You got envy. This is telling me that this person is going to be very envious of whatever it is you're deciding to do. Keep this person out. Sorry, not that, that's you. Keep this person out. This envious, reckless type. This is the type that will attack you when they feel rejected. They'll stalk you. Like, this energy is just, you need it gone. Taurus is all I can say. So that's what came out for this. Like, this all came out separate. So I'm going to put it over here, because what Spirit's telling me is there's envy, and I get that whatever this was, it came from a place of envy. It's like people saw who you were and were threatened by it. They thought, oh, you're too wise. Oh, you notice too much. Oh, like, and they tried to, I don't know, like they tried to manipulate something and shut you down. Gaslighting you, like calling you things, like belittling you, like, it's this toxic, cruel energy. But you're looking back as the Queen of Discs being like, yeah, I see that. I see what you did. Goodbye. But it's just this very humble goodbye. It's like, no, we're done. Like, just, no, sorry. You're beneath me. Like, this energy, this behavior is beneath me. Maybe not the person. No one's beneath anyone, but you know what I mean. This behavior is, you've moved past this years and years and years ago, probably decades for some of you. And you're like, oh God, why did I not listen? I know better than this. But anyway, so what Spirit's saying is walking away from this connection, whatever that was, which I get you're already doing because she's looking back and she's holding on to what she's got and planning about how she can rebuild. Or he, this obviously Queen of Discs, you could be a person, you could be a boy, a man, like a male, but they're saying walking away from this reckless connection, financial constraints and blossoming abundance. You got then you got yin yang and action. So actually I'm going to overlay these because you've already seen them, so we don't need to keep seeing them. So walking away, financial constraints, blossoming abundance, yin yang, action. So yeah, walking away from this envious type, and they are envious, mark my words, they are envious of you. If they're attacking you, my God, this isn't just like you haven't wronged them, this is them projecting everything they can onto you, probably trying to smear your name behind your back, like full-on narcissistic like tactics. But they're saying walk away, financial constraints and blossoming abundance. So walking away from this connection, they may be trying to offer you something like financial assistance, or you may be living in their house or something. Like walking away from them might cause you financial loss, or trying to get away from them might be harder to do than what I'm suggesting because you've got financial constraints. Maybe you're reliant on them in some way, or maybe you're not, but you just don't have the money to get yourself away or out of this situation. But Spirit is saying you just keep going forward and focusing on your life and keeping this person out. Don't give them anything, because any acknowledgement you give them will be like a green light for them to go, oh, they want me in their life. I know it sounds stupid, but people do like subconsciously think like this. It's like, oh, they're still in my life in some capacity. That's better than the pain of them not being in it at all. But they're saying, Spirit is saying, walk away. No matter the financial constraints, pray, ask Spirit for help. Even if you don't, I get though that your needs will be met. Your needs will be met, but you just need to start taking actions. Do some research. You might not have the money, but just go online, do some research about places you can stay, financial assistance in your area, maybe reach out to friends or family, like that kind of thing. And you don't have to give them your business and explain everything, but just say like, yeah, you need just a bit of help to get out of this situation, or to move house, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because what I see is if you stay on this path by walking away from this, blossoming abundance, balance, yin yang, action, which is the Ace of Discs. That's exactly what that card is. Action. It's the burst. It's the initial action. This is incredibly positive, and it does end in what looks like a really bad card. That's the one card out of the whole Thoth deck, I always look at that card and think, really? That's what you settled on? Alright. No, but they're saying that you're now refilling the cups that have been emptied. You're refilling. See how if the Seven of Cups were here, it'd be, actually no, that wouldn't help, but just if you just look at this, there's empty cups here. There's still empty cups, but they're being refilled, and slowly, but they are being refilled. So this is like you've come out of the sevens, which is something that's been repeating. So this is telling me that this will be the end of this emotional cycle. If you can walk away from this person, which you definitely can. Spirit is saying you absolutely can and should. This person that has, like, I can't even, like, this energy that I'm picking up on, whatever it is toxic, and you already know what it is. So, do what you need to do, reach out to who you need to reach out to get out of this. Maybe speak to a psychologist if you've got the money, or universal healthcare. And yeah, really get out of this, because this is toxic. This has caused you so much imbalance within yourself, and you know it. Like, your passions, your drive, your personality, all of that has been just reduced, is what I'm getting. For some of you, not reduced, but definitely attacked in ways that have made it very difficult to continue on. In any case, though, this situation is not going to improve when they've caused you this much cruelty. There's emotional disappointment, there's futility, things that you've noticed that have caused you mental stress that have been repeating that you noticed in the past. Spirit's saying this is done because this envious type is toxic. I can't stress that enough. Getting away from it, taking action, rebalancing yourself, doing things like chakra meditations, yoga, qigong, eating healthy, just meditating in general, like walking, like all these things that will bring your energy into a state of balance that will help you walk away from this. Whew, okay, I'm gonna leave it there, but yeah, Spirit is saying that you are gonna get out of this if you stick to balancing and believing that you can remove yourself from this. It will happen, and Spirit definitely has your back on this. So don't hesitate to pray and ask for help. If you don't know how to pray, just speak out loud what you need and say it to your spirit guides. That's all you need to do. Go, hey spirit guides, can you help me get away from this? Can you help me move on to something better? And I promise you they will. Just don't try and hold on to something that didn't work, because it just, this isn't, yeah. I'm just going to leave it there. I think I've said enough about this. Okay, guys, I hope this helped. And yeah, if you want a personal reading, book in through my website. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Blessed be.